Oh, come on. How can this be legal?
This could lead to a disqualification quick.
Wow. Elbow!
He's starting to stumble here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
Whoa!
Cross body. Nice cross body.
Right down on the knee. Working on the leg.
He's taking some offense. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Beautiful technique. Harsh impact. Tag. Gotta wonder what they have in store for their opponent here. Specifically targeting the leg. Oh, nasty impact. Inching closer to his... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
What a stomp. Good grief.
This is fucking huge. Oh, huge.
Well, the losses are greater than the current value of the company.
Projected losses. The projected loss as well.
This is just our floor.
Yes.
What the fuck is it?
I don't know. I tried to call his phones off.
What do you mean?
They turned everybody's phone off at the axe today.
Fucking ruthless.
You try his personal cell? Yeah, I called his cell phone. It's not on. Call his phone. At this hour? Yeah. Do we even know if he's right? Looks pretty fucking right to me. It does.
Mrs. Dale, it's Will Emerson. I'm fine, thank you. May I speak with Eric? No, we've tried that. His phone appears to be off. Listen, could you have him call me the moment he comes in, but the moment he walks through the door?
Nope, reverses it. Goes down hard. Oh, man, what a slam. Effectively using the knee. Look at this. Bringing it back into the ring. How did they get away with that? That's not legal. Irish whip. In off the tag.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, what impact.
He's on the defensive now. It appears his opponent has his number right now.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
He's taking on some damage.
I'll destroy your face.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
He's got the shoulders down. And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
You've got to believe this one's over. He looks a bit off his game here.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
Not so fast, gentlemen. By my calculations, he's still very much winning this match.
Here he goes. Somebody's got hops. Pinning predicament. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing. Got the reversal. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Into an armbar. Submission move locked in. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's clothesline. This is on lariat. Can he finish this? Oh,
I'm not sure how much he has left. Oh, boy, he is winning.
look at, oh my gosh.
That should do it.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
Scoop slam.
Harsh impact.
Showing off some of his speed there. Beautiful technique. He might have it.
Oh, driver.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. He's calling for it.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
This is it. Incoming. Oh, what height.
If that
For the pin and the win.
Yes. Just a debilitating neck break.
Now, that's an impressive tag team victory. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
He ain't playing here. Remember this? Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. Still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing action.
Here are your winners, the Natural, Buddy Lance L. and the Superstar, Bill Dundee.
Quite some back and forth there before finally picking up the win.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.
Hello, testing. Hello, testing. All right. Okay. All right. Well, welcome to my first commentary on one of my wrestling cards. So, here we go. Welcome, gentlemen. My first attempt at doing something like this. We're actually picking up in the middle of my card. Kind of give you a lowdown on what happened up to this point. Magnificent Don Muraco's return to the territory. He was in the Florida territory last year, had a little cup of tea, and then left. But he's back, and he seems to be a babyface, and he actually took on in the first match King Curtis Iaukea, who's out of the Army of Darkness stable. But Muraco beat him, and actually in the match, in the rolled match, Muraco beat him in 9 minutes with a Hawaiian Hammer. So we got a specialty win there. Kind of interesting to see Muraco as a babyface. We'll see if I keep him that way. Next, I had a little promo with Buzz Sawyer and Kevin Sullivan. You would think these two would be getting along, but they're not, and they had a little bit of a feud pick up after the Royal Rumble, as I think Buzz eliminated Sullivan in 2 back-to-back Royal Rumbles. So they don't like each other, and also Sullivan offered Buzz Sawyer a spot in the Army of Darkness, and Buzz turned him down, and instead went to Sir Oliver Humperdinck's camp, but he's a little bit of a wild card there. Anyway, they called each other out, and Sullivan jumps him after the promo, and Sullivan, who's not afraid for a little chaos. So anyway, then the next match, Buzzy and Bam Bam Bigelow, who are what's left of Sir Oliver Humperdinck's House of Humperdinck, stable, go up against Scotty McGee and Tyree Pride. Now, this was interesting. Bam Bam Bigelow gets hurt in the first round and is out for the rest of the match, and Pride and McGee beat up on Buzz Sawyer. So actually what happens here is Kevin Sullivan's going to come back from the dressing room and attack Bam Bam Bigelow. Now, at first, nobody really knows if Sullivan's going to be going after McGee and Pride or what, because Sullivan and McGee and Pride's had some problems too. Anyway, Sawyer's pinned and he's pissed, and Bam Bam Bigelow and Buzz Sawyer get into it after the match, and we'll see where that goes later. But Sullivan creating chaos once again. I just rolled the Landell and Dundee match, and it was actually versus Arn and Tully. Now, there's some history here. Landell, Dundee, and Lawler have been battling against Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. And at one time, Nick Bockwinkel for the 6-man title. Buddy Landell, Bill Dundee, and Jerry Lawler won that belt and have been defending it ever since. And in the midst of that, Arn Anderson and Buddy Landell have had a little bit of guff because Landell's pinned Arn Anderson in both a singles match and in a tag team match. Anyway, here's a little bit of a rematch. In the PS4 game, Landell and Dundee win. However, in the roll, it is a 20-minute time limit draw. So I'm actually going to re-roll that match right now. It's an interesting little feud going on between Landell, Dundee, and Lawler, the Memphis guys, versus Anderson and Blanchard. Really the Four Horsemen, who are based out of Georgia. Also, if you guys saw my goings-ons at CWF 300, which was the finals of the Bunkhouse Stampede. Congratulations to Steve Williams, by the way. If you guys read that show, you'll see Nick Bockwinkel left the Four Horsemen. He's kind of sick of their shenanigans. Plus, Ole Anderson's been up there at the number one ranking spot for a while, and I want to see a Ole-Nick Bockwinkel feud match going on. So Nick Bockwinkel's on his own. He's still heavyweight champion of the world in the NWA. Anyway, getting back to this match here. Here we go. Landell and Dundee, Anderson and Blanchard, re-roll. While that is going on, we'll see that there's another Kevin Sullivan promo that goes on after this. So a lot of Sully. And actually, Sullivan is now setting things up for the Florida Tag Team title match, which I've been kind of building this one up, trying to get B. Brian Blair and Mike Graham a couple of wins before they could challenge the Army of Darkness. They're there. They're ready to rock and roll, so that'll be our next match. All right. Here we go. Coming to you from the CWF studios. See Gordon and Buddy over there in the corner, and here are our heroes. Mike Graham, B. Brian Blair, Florida Boys Made Good. Coming on into the ring, challenging Kevin Sullivan in the Army of Darkness. Pretty much villains in the Florida territory, at least when I was a kid, and certainly are here in my promotion. I like this team of B. Brian Blair and Mike Graham. They're both rated 3 in the tag team department. But Sullivan's tough. Sullivan and Lewin are tough to beat. Oh yeah, they got this. I found this funny entrance for him, so we'll sit back and let this. This is the Army. I'm sure this is some modern day Stables music that I don't know who the hell they are, but I don't know. It seemed appropriate. Clearly, some nights I have a lot of time on my hands. Okay. What I'll do is once the video match starts, I will start the roll, And we'll see how it goes. This is a 20-minute time limit match. Florida Tag Team Champions are coming in style. Crazy bastards that they are. That is pretty badass. Oh wow, look at this. They're baby faces here. Oh, this is upsetting. Never realized that before. B. Brian Blair's confused. He's going to talk to the booker after the match. Like, what the heck? All right, let's get it going. This is for the Florida Tag Team Championships. There you go.
B. Brian Blair.
That's
Mike
right.
Graham on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 485 pounds, B. Brian Blair.
B.
and
Brian
Mike
Blair.
Graham.
Bear and Graham. I like it. Graham Bear. Let's go, Graham Bear.
Brian Blair.
Okay.
Mike Graham. And their opponent. At a combined weight of 515 pounds, they are the National, the Devil, Kevin Sullivan, and Maniac Mark Lewis.
Yes. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. There's a lockup. Damn, Sullivan's vicious. I try to find as many of his moves in the game, in our game. I matched a lot of them up pretty good. Oh! There you go, B. Brian. Drop it. Clearly I'm impartial. So here we go. He's got him in this weird armbar thing. Kevin Sullivan's going to break out of that. No problem. Punch him in the face a couple times. Yeah. All right. I like B. Brian Blair. Still trying to stick with it. Some nifty wrestling moves. There you go. Meanwhile, in the real roll, it's 38-30 in the 7th round. Mark Lewis going for a pin. Oh, B. Brian Blair kicks out of the pile driver in the SPW version. Let's see what happens here. A little bit in the turnbuckle. Oh, see, Sullivan's vicious. Yeah, watch out for that cross-face chicken there. There you go, B. Brian Blair trying to keep him in the middle of the ring. Don't want to get trapped in that corner with Old Man Loon. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Gives him a full ride. Uh-oh, here comes the big guy. Ooh! Oh, yeah. That's going to hurt. All right, B. Brian Blair and Mike Graham in the roll have taken the lead and taken command in 106 to 81 lead in the 14th round. Nice little back and forth, but we're getting close to the 20-minute mark. We got to do it in 20 minutes. All right, meanwhile, here we go. B. Brian Blair is still in there. If you notice the time limit, it's 10 minutes, so it's a 10-minute time limit here. Kevin Sullivan just made a save in the SPW game. Looks like we're going to 20-minute time limit draw. Let's see if that happens here. All right, B. Brian. Gotta get over there to Mike Graham. Needs to get in there. There we go. Mike Graham's been feuding with Sullivan as long as I've had the game. There's been Graham versus Sullivan. I've been running that storyline for like, whatever. What have we been doing? 7 years now? 8 years? Anyway, so here we go. There you go. Attaboy, Mike Graham. Well, fifth. Oh! It's all looking good. Here's where the feud is. There's a lot of bad blood. Oh, as you can see. Oh, there's knees to the gut. Uh-oh, Graham. Now, Graham's usually come out on the short end of the stick in their feud over the years. Nevertheless, young Mike keeps coming at it. If I remember correctly, they've had a few stipulation matches, and Sullivan's tough to beat in those. I really should run more of those. I tend to feel like I want my stipulation matches to kind of gradually come, you know, like I want to build up to it. Sometimes, you know, I don't post as often as some of you guys do, so sometimes it takes a real long time for my storylines to develop. Anyway. All right, here we go. We'll lock up with these guys. Go at it. Come on. Oh! Come on, Mikey. Mike Graham get that figure 4 on you. He's got a chance every time. Every time. Alright, so here's the way this is going to work. Actually, unless there's a draw, I'm going to re-roll this anyway. So if it's a draw, then it's 2 equal results, and that's what I keep the result. If not, no matter who wins this, if it ends in a fall one way or another, I'm re-rolling the match. Is that sleeper? That's another one of Mike Graham's weapons. Yeah! Puts him out. Uh-oh. That's huge. But that might not stick. So we're going to go ahead and re-roll it. Let's see what... Okay, reroll. Meanwhile, look at them celebrating. They think they won the title. Hold on, fellas. It's not looking good in the reroll. Off to a 17-2 lead.
Brian Bear and Mike Graham.
All right. Oh boy, Sullivan and Lewin both hurt at the same time after 3 rounds. This might. We might have new tag team champions. I feel it. Okay, Graham and Blair working together. All right, B. Brian Blair executes a leg lock. Goes for a pin off the leg lock. Kicks out of the pin. All right, both Sullivan and Lewin are back. And, however, Mike Graham blocks an attempt at a power headlock. Like I say, Blair is going for a pin after a slingshot. Nope, kicks out. It's now 60-24 going into the 10th minute. This very much may be new champs. Uh-oh, Mark Lewin. Oh, sneaks in a pile driver and goes for, gets a 2 count. Still 71-41. Mike Graham's going for a pin after an atomic drop. Mark Lewin kicks out. Got a double knee lift from Mark Lewin. Trying to bring him back into this. It's 85-51. The clock is ticking. We're in the 15th minute. A face ripper, but it's blocked by Mike Graham. B. Brian Blair's going to come back. Is tagged in, gets a fireman's carry, and goes for the pin off the fireman's carry. Oh, Sullivan makes a save. All right, Blair and Lewin are in there. Blair gives him the honeyplex. Lewin gets the forearm smash. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Mike Graham comes in, fist to the midsection, and boom, that's it. New tag team champions. How about that? All right, so this result stands. Congratulations. And Sullivan is going to be pissed. Probably have to work in an angle there with Buzz Sawyer getting his revenge as a part of that. Of course I will. So we're going to go ahead and say there was a run-in after this. Buzzy came in to get revenge and distracted or otherwise helped Mike Graham and B. Brian Blair become new Florida Tag Team Champions. Excellent. All right. Let's move on to the next match. Austin Idol's got a promo here. Actually, we're not going to sit through this promo, obviously, but I can tell you what the promo is going to be all about. Austin Idol, who's the Florida heavyweight champion, pretty much has had no real challengers in Florida. He's defended it against Mike Graham. I think he's defended it against Ricky Santana at some point. He really hasn't had a strong challenge. Florida is more of a tag team territory. But Austin Idol's been champion for a while. Well, Jerry Lawler, who travels between the different territories because he's world six-man tag team champion, has a problem with Austin Idol. The two of them have not gotten along. They were once in the same stable, but Jerry Lawler wanted to be more of a babyface. Austin Idol wanted to be heel. Austin Idol stayed in Florida, and I sent Lawler out to Memphis because obviously he's Jerry Lawler. But Jerry Lawler has not been able to win the Southern Heavyweight Championship. So anyway, he's now here in Florida, and he's going for Austin Idol's Florida Heavyweight Championship. So we got a little bit of a grudge match. Austin Idol's going to come out, and he's going to do his Austin Idol thing. I wish I could do the impersonation because his promos were amazing. Anyway, so Austin Idol gives his promo on Lawler in the game. I think the game does a pretty good job of depicting Austin Idol, but we are not going to sit through that. And instead, we're going to do what I should have done, which was simulate it on through. And we are ready. That's pretty exciting. We have had a title change. I feel like I haven't had a title change in a while. And now we're going to see possible another title change. We'll preview what's to come. Nick Bockwinkel is going to give his first promo after leaving the Four Horsemen. And then he will have a one-on-one non-title match against number 9 rated beautiful Bobby Eaton, who also is World Tag Team Champion. Bobby Eaton's got a pretty good singles record as well. And Nick Bockwinkel is required to have a non-title match on TV. And if that contender beats him in a non-title match on TV, he will face him the next night in the house show. And I haven't figured out where the house show is. It's some Florida house show, which I'll run next. Anyway, here we go. Let's go with Lawler and Idol. Nice little support match for the TV main event. This would sell out Eddie Arena in the South back in the 1980s. They'd be killing each other out front to get tickets for this in the Mid-South Coliseum. And here they are in Florida, in the Orlando Sports Stadium, otherwise known as the Eddie Graham Sports Stadium. I think it only held, I don't even know, maybe 900 people. Anyway.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling Alliance Gulf Coast Heavyweight Championship.
here we go. Let's get started. Here he comes. 1/3 of the World Six-Man Tag Team Champions, Jerry Lawler. Notice not a big reaction here. That's all right. He does look kind of ridiculous in that crowd on his side. That's all good. Here he is, the King, Jerry Lawler. Champion will be coming in soon, and he will be accompanied by Missy Hyatt. Missy Hyatt, yeah, look at her jumping around there. She wouldn't do that. That's okay. And he wouldn't do that either. I got to change their walking. That's all good. Austin Idol with Missy Hyatt. My storyline on that is I used to have Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Missy Hyatt, and I used to do, I had Sting and I had Rick Steiner. And when I traded away Steiner and Sting, I worked this angle that Missy Hyatt and Eddie Gilbert had a breakup, and she went and started hooking up with Austin Idol, and he was like literally hooking up. So anyway, so that's where that was. Eddie Gilbert lost his wife to Missy Hyatt, and she took their assets in the divorce, and her and Austin Idol created Hyatt
Memphis, Tennessee,
Idol International.
Weighing in at
That's my
236
storyline.
pounds.
But here we go.
He is
The
one
King.
half of the Wrestling Alliance champions, Jerry the King Lawrence. Introducing the champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the National Wrestling Alliance Gulf Coast Heavyweight Champion.
These announcers are a mess, but that's okay.
The Idol.
Austin the Idol. That's right. Well, so Austin Idol's got a long history, I think, with my Florida heavyweight belt. As a matter of fact, I'm looking up right now. Austin Idol won it from Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert all the way back in 237. He did lose it to Mike Graham, who's a 3-time Florida heavyweight champion with me. And Mike Graham held it for 2 cards and then lost it back to Idol at 288. So here we are at 301. Austin Idol is still Florida heavyweight champion. And here we go with their match. No love lost here. There's certainly going to be a whole heck of a lot of slugging, whatever you call it. Yes, I'm clearly not a good play-by-play man. But here you go. Fisticuffs, if you will. Boom. Okay, so I was just updating my stuff here for last match. It's now time for me to roll. I have begun the match on Pro Wrestling Superstar, and now Jerry Lawler in command. Oh, Lawler certainly would like to take home his Florida Heavyweight Championship. Now, interestingly enough, Austin Idol's tag team and stable partner in Memphis, Jeff Jarrett, holds the Southern Championships. There is a long-standing feud going on between Hyatt Idol International and Jerry Lawler. Now, Eddie Gilbert, who's back in Memphis, is currently unaffiliated. He lost his tag team partner, Terry Taylor, who actually left and joined Hyatt International. So, oh, vicious. Oh, what's Missy doing? Missy! Oh, Missy! Throws Jerry Lawler into the ring. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's getting nasty. Meanwhile, in Pro Wrestling Superstar, Austin Idol was up 105-75 in the 12th round. Lawler's looking pretty good in this one, though. I think I have a viewer. If you're a real person, shoot me a comment. You know who you are. If you're from the SPW League, welcome. You may be my first audience member. All right, we have a result from PWS in the Pro Wrestling Superstar game. Austin Idol will pin Jerry the King Lawler in 15 minutes. As the rules as I stated, if I get that same result here, if Austin Idol comes back and wins this, Austin Idol will have defended the Florida Heavyweight Championship. But if Jerry Lawler wins or this is a draw, I re-roll. Uh-oh. Backbreaker. This is the royal backbreaker in the game. But Idol sneaks out of it, and here's the Missy factor. She gets those gams up in your face. And, watch out. I hope Gams is okay. I don't want to offend anyone. I know we recently had a controversy in the SPW universe. I cannot discuss it on air. Many of you know what I'm talking about, but it's all good, man. Blue Mike Meanie, man. It's all good, bro. Blue Meanie Mike. What? Oh, pile driver. Get out of town. We call that the Andy Kaufman. Oh. Is that it? Do I re-roll? Oh, Austin Idol. Austin Idol. International Heartthrob. Uh-oh. It ain't looking good. Oh, he's working over the arm. Missy, you're going to have to get involved again. What's he going to do? Oh, working over the leg. He really wants to torture this man. Oh, be careful. Idol's got a knack of making a comeback. Idol's got a pretty vicious pile driver himself. Lawler runs out of the ring, comes back in. That's a veteran move. Oh, watch out. Oh, he's going to work a leg too. Oh, goodness. These guys really do not like each other. Oh, surfboard stretch. There we go. Crowd sounds restless. They want to see some blood, probably. Oh, that is a vicious uppercut. And then, oh. Austin Idol's going to try and put him away. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Austin Idol. If he gets a clean win here, he's going up top. I think Lawler's going to move, but here we go. Uh-oh, what's he going to hit him with? Lawler in trouble. Oh, the flying cross body block. Are you kidding me? 1, 2. Nope. Lawler is in trouble. Idol maybe set him up. You gotta be careful. The king is the king. Uh-oh. Oh, power slam. With the pin. 1, 2. Oh, the king kicks out again. Amazing. All right, tick-tock, tick-tock. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left. Oh, Lawler wants to take it outside. You can't win the title out there, Jerry. Vicious. Oh, nice turn shot. I tell you, this is how these guys' matches are. Boom. By the way, once again, if anyone is watching this from the SPW universe, I created a rating system based on our cards that kind of equates these guys in certain scenarios. And I used everything from the cards to create these. So, I know probably is a little bit overkill, but I don't know, it's fun. Alright. I was setting them up. There's the pile driver. This is going to be tough. Oh boy, that is a vicious pile driver. He's going for the pin. I think this is it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Austin Idol with a clean win over his rival. And that stands, ladies and gentlemen. So, CWF, NWA 301. has been quite eventful. Get to the screen here, these replays. You got the pile driver. Once again, as I said, in the Superstar Pro Wrestling game, Austin Idol wins with a body slam over Lawler. But here, he actually, there's the flying cross body block. That was a sweet move. Power slam. That was tough. We can say that's what he got him with right there. Oh, there he is.
Here is your winner, and still National Wrestling.
There you go. So, let's recap where we've been tonight on the TV show. So, in our opening match, Don Morocco gets a win against King Curtis Ikea. We had a promo where all the mess started with Buzz Sawyer and Kevin Sullivan. Then Buzz Sawyer came out and lost his tag team match. Kevin Sullivan interfered, getting a win for Scott McGee and Tyree Pride. In the Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard versus Landell and Dundee, a big, huge tag team upset as Nature Boy Buddy Landell and Superstar Bill Dundee beat the former Southern Tag Team Champions Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Tully Blanchard is the current NWA Television Champion. And Four Horsemen has seen a little bit of a downswing lately. If anyone is actually listening to this, maybe time for me to break up the Horsemen. Without Ric Flair, they just don't seem to be the same. Anyway, they've accomplished a lot in my promotion, but lately Arn and Tully can't get it going. I may have to team back up Arn and Ole, get the Minnesota Wrecking Crew back in business, which is probably what's going to happen. JJ will probably announce that at the next Georgia house show. All right, then Kevin Sullivan comes back out, talks about how Buzz Sawyer is his target and his enemy. And then he goes out trying to defend the Florida Tag Team titles, and he loses. And Buzz Sawyer returned the favor by interfering in this match. Therefore, we have a red-hot feud boiling between Kevin Sullivan and Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer, probably the two most unstable men in my promotion, are getting ready to heat up in a feud, looks like, in a little program. Okay. Next up, Austin Idol gave a promo talking about how he was going to whoop Jerry Lawler and send him back to Memphis, and that's exactly what he did. Austin Idol successfully defends his Florida Heavyweight Championship, and Jerry Lawler loses. And Lawler has not been doing too well in the singles scene. I kind of created the Memphis territory for Lawler, and he has not been able to do much with it, but he is still World Six-Man Tag Team Champion. I'm pretty proud of that belt, so we'll see him again soon enough. Our next promo is Nick Bockwinkel. Nick Bockwinkel is going to come on out before his main event match, and he's going to explain exactly why he left the Four Horsemen. Nick Bockwinkel had a stellar undefeated record, and then he lost a couple of matches by disqualification because of J.J. Dillon's interference, and Bockwinkel never really got over that, and it kind of put some problems in the relationship with the Horsemen. And then when Ric Flair came to town to try to win back the SPW Universal Heavyweight Championship against Kerry Von Erich, Bockwinkel issued a challenge to Ric Flair, and that did not sit well with J.J. Dillon. Ole Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Arn Anderson all got in Bockwinkel's face. Bockwinkel left the Four Horsemen and says he does not need them. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, and Ole Anderson immediately challenged Nick Bockwinkel to a match, which should be interesting because Ole has a chance to knock off Tough Nick, but Anyway, so Nick Bockwinkel comes out and explains that situation and says he is still the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Kind of looks like a little bit of a babyface promo here, although he'll defend against anyone. There are more heels in my top 10, so this will open up the field for Nick Bockwinkel to face more challengers other than just the Great Muta, who can't seem to topple Nick Bockwinkel anyway. All right, here we go into our main event. Bobby Eaton. This should be a pretty good match. Beautiful Bobby with that PF4 ranking is he's a tough singles competitor. It looks like I've set up a run-in. I know what run-in I've set up. So pay attention to the end of this match for what's going to happen. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and push play and go get myself something to drink and come back and do the play-by-play for our last match of the evening. Okay, here we go. Beautiful Bobby Eaton, Nick Bockwinkel. Our television main event. Non-title match. And here we go. Midnight Express. Got to change this entrance also.
Accompanied by James.
It's unfortunate that in this game I can't give Jimmy Cornette a
from Huntsville,
tennis racket,
Alabama,
but nevertheless,
weighing in at 233 pounds, one half of the National Tag Team Beautiful Bobby Eaton.
What's up, Rodney? All right. So.
And his opponent, from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 240 pounds.
So, Rodney, I'll let you know how I'm running this.
Champion, Nick Buck
after
Winter.
After introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fellow promoter. This is 2K19. I tried 2K22, it was garbage. I went back to this, I was like, nah. And I created all this stuff on here, so I'm fine with this. This is fun. Alright. There's Nick. Alright, let's get in there. Alright. Here we go. This is a big match. I'll set this up for you. Beautiful Bobby Eaton's my tag team champion. Nick Bockwinkel just left the Four Horsemen, Rodney. I don't know if you read that in my last show. Oh! And by the way, Rodney, I think just so you know, I rigged all of these guys' ratings to kind of somewhat match up with our game, and I edited all the moves so they match up with the cards. So there we go, Bockwinkel, obviously always the technician. All right, meanwhile, let's go ahead and see what happens in I'm going to roll the SPW game. Oh, collar and shoulder. Oh, what the? Oh, that's vicious. Bockwinkel to the floor. This is why Bobby is so dangerous. He can do everything. Look at this. He can brawl. He's going to, Here we go. Oh, look out for Bobby at ringside. All right, here we go. Nick's back in. Oh, Nick means business. Retaliates with body slam. Little kiss to the cheek. Oh. What's a capture card? I don't even know what that is. I'm not as tech savvy as you would think. If you're talking about the graphics on the game, I just got these off of the community creations. All right. Boom. You know what? In the PWS game, Bobby is out to a nice 97-61 lead in the 12th round. Oh no, I'm just uploading it to my YouTube page, so it'll be there. This will live on the YouTube page when it's over. I think I'm going to do this more often. And a couple of years ago, I created a Facebook page thinking I was going to do something like this. I'll probably just start posting the YouTube shows there, because I really get tired of typing out promos. Oh, look at this. Wow, hold on. Bobby. Oh, misses with a fly dropkick. Meanwhile, in the SPW game, Bobby Eaton does pin Nick Bockwinkel. And it is with a whack with the goddamn tennis racket. Holy crap. Oh, but not here. So here's the way I do it, Rodney. If the match results don't match up, I re-roll the PWS match. So I'm going to go back, cancel that, reload the match.
Here is your winner, Nick Buck.
Uh-oh, what do we have here? Oh, no, Tully Blanchard with a run-in. Jim Cornette. Whoa. Okay, well, obviously Jim Cornette wouldn't be doing all this, but we see the point of this is there will be a run-in after the match, because as I said before, if you heard my stuff before, Bockwinkel left the Four Horsemen, and I tied it in with what happened with Ric Flair. Ric Flair came to town, all the Horsemen went out, and all gushy. Yeah, oh, it's gonna happen, man. Yeah. Actually, I'm setting that up. By the way, Rodney, since I have you in here, I'm thinking about actually breaking up the Four Horsemen. And I'm actually thinking about maybe working out a deal with you to send Tully your way. And this may be the angle that I need. I may, because the Tully and Arn have been losing a lot lately. And Tully's my TV champion, but I need to shake some stuff up with the Horsemen. Bockwinkel's left, and so I think I'm going to go Minnesota Wrecking Crew and trade you Tully. So, but Tully's going to cost a price. All right. Meanwhile, in the PWS game, Nick Bockwinkel does pull out the win. So the results. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so we have a result. This does stand. We'll just end this. Alright, quit match. No, I don't have anybody in particular yet. I just know if Tully's going to go anywhere, it makes sense for him to go to you. So I just figure. Sweet. You know what? This happened just in time because my lady just pulled into the door, and that ends my first ever televised Championship Wrestling from Florida show. This was NWA 301. I'll run down the results with you real quick, Rodney, before I let you go. Looks like somebody else has joined in. So here's how the show went tonight. Don Morocco won his debut match, a return match to the territory over King Curtis Iaukea. Looks like Morocco might be a babyface. I had an interesting little turn. You like this, Rodney? Cool. Maybe I can have you. Hey, Rodney. If you have PS4, man, or I think you do PS5 too, maybe you can be guest commentator for a couple of these. Anyway, in my middle card promo, Buzz Sawyer and Kevin Sullivan get into it, and then in the next match, Buzz Sawyer gets attacked. Actually, Bam Bam Bigelow gets jumped by Kevin Sullivan in the next match, and Scott McGee and Tyree Pride pull a shocking win over Buzz and Bam Bam, who are in the House of Humperdinck. This is actually going to lead to some issues. Buzz Sawyer and Kevin Sullivan are developing an interesting little feud. And Bam Bam Bigelow was injured in the first round of the match, and he was out for 9 rounds. And then Tyree Pride pinned Buzz Sawyer after him and McGee beat up on Sawyer for 9 rounds. So I think I'm going to be turning Bam Bam Bigelow babyface and breaking him up with Humperdinck. And Buzz Sawyer's just a loose cannon. In this match, an upset Buddy Landell and Bill Dundee are going to beat Arn and Tully. That's an upset there. And another reason why the Four Horsemen are a little bit in free fall right now. Kevin Sullivan comes out with a promo talking about how Buzz Sawyer is a punk and how he's going to, in the next match, they're going to defend the Florida Tag Team Championship against Blair and Graham. That does not happen. Mike Graham gets the win. And we have new Florida Tag Team Champions in B. Brian Blair and Mike Graham. Austin Idol comes out in our promo talking smack about Jerry Lawler, and then he comes out and beats Jerry Lawler and defends his Florida Heavyweight Championship. Nick Bockwinkel, NWA World Heavyweight Champion, in a non-title match against beautiful Bobby Eaton. And that's the end of the show. Hope you guys liked it, and talk to you guys soon. I'll post the results up on the Yahoo groups. All right. Thanks, Rodney. Take care, brother.
Hi, honey.
Hey, hon. Did you see what I did for you guys?
I did.
Am I good or bad?
You're so good. When did that come?
I don't know. A while ago before.
Did you eat?
No, not really. Okay. I had some ribs over here, but I barely touched them. I just finished up my nerd stuff, honey. How was your nerd?